pals, I'm back with What's on Your Desk Wednesday, and it's an inspirational play around with Tatty Treasures. Now, I ended the video last Wednesday with this page, and I had the lace on there, and that was all. And then I decided I wanted to stitch the lace on, so that's why I ended it there. So the lace has been stitched on now. I actually stitched on a pocket as well, a little fabric pocket. I've just thrown a little topper in there to remind me that it is a pocket. And now I've decided to come in and I'm going to put this on here. I know I've decided on that because I think this looks beautiful here. So I did this last year in the summer. I made it. I have quite a few little danglies made up, but this one looks gorgeous on here now. So I think that's going to go on there. Like that. Now I think I might put it at the end here so that the dangly hangs out of the page rather than in the page and bulk it out. There you go. Right, that's lovely. Happy with that. Yes, I think I'll have the dangly hanging out of the page. Now that's going to annoy me. I'm back on my glass mat, but the bang bang bang's going to annoy me. So I know where I'm going to put it now. So we'll keep that in my little bag here. Gorgeous, isn't it? Just little beads and little. So I'll put that in my little bag beside me, and I know these are things that are going in there. I quite liked this button here, so I have another little piece of lace, but the button's a bit too, it's not shabby enough for me. It's quite, oops a daisy. So I've got my little tub of gesso, and I just put my finger in there. And then I'll come in. I haven't got my craft sheet here. Where's my craft sheet? Quick. There. So I'll come in with it. Just got it on time. And I'm just going to shabby it up a little bit. It'll shabby up quite nicely because it's got a button has a raised area to it. And that'll tone it back now. You can actually put it on the craft sheet and go around with it. You can even put it in the gesso. Gesso dries quite quickly as well. So I'll leave that there just for a minute, and while I've got the gesso out, I'm just going to put a line across here. That's all. Waste not, want not, and rub the material in it as well. That's it. I'll leave that to dry because that's still quite wet, the button, so I'll put that there. And that's I've shabbied up my material a bit more. I'm going to put that there, and I'll put that there. So that's nice. This is going here. I didn't shabby that up a bit, did I? I don't shabby everything up. If it looks shabby enough to me, then I won't bother. But let's put this here a minute. I'm going to move this out the way when I've done this, just so. And because I have some left there, this is just to show you that. And then there's no way of actually doing this, no set way, you just do what you like. Now I might put a bit more gesso on there and just rub my fingers along with it and drag it down there like that. Now that's nice, I like that. See, there's no set rules of how you shabby things up. Oh no, I do like that as well. Isn't that lovely? Because I've got more, I'll just get a baby wipe quickly because I'm getting it onto both sides of the craft sheet, which I don't want. This is coming to the bottom of the box for my baby wipes, so I've just got my, see, I'm going to wipe that, and as I wipe it, it's going to go back onto the page there. Very, very nice now, I do like that. And because there's still some more, I'm just going to wipe it there. Definitely like that. Now that's going to go on there. And that's going to go on there. As I say, there's no set rules for shabby chic, but I find that gesso is my go-to shabby chicer, if for want of a better word. And it wipes off, it's more forgiving than acrylic paint. And if you get a big blob somewhere you don't want it, as I say, it's definitely more forgiving. You can get it off easier. Now that's going to go there. I'll find I have some cotton already threaded here. I don't mind that I've got gesso on my fingers while I'm working. Now this button isn't quite dry, but that doesn't matter. It'll shabby chic even more. Why do I always tend to put it into the middle? Well, I'm not going to this time. I'm going over the edge here and putting it in the corner. So let's just give it a couple of run-throughs, the button. And then I'll do a couple of stitches on the other side of the paper here to just put that. That's all you need, because I'm going to glue this. I'm not stitching it down because I've already got the pocket on there. I'm just going to glue it down. That's fine, that's nice. Happy with that. And I've ripped off a few more threads. Like that. I'm going to get my glue. This, I I've always used this tacky glue as well for fabric. Use lots of different glues. As I say, it depends what's beside me and what I want to use, but that tacky one tends to be pretty good. So that's going to go there. I'll wipe the glue off and just press it down. Absolutely happy with that. And I know where that goes, yes. So this I'm going to stitch right through the paper here, like that. Now I didn't put the knot in. Now the first thing I would have done if I hadn't been on camera would have been to put my knot, and then I put it away so I know there's a knot already there. Right, now this is just going to be a little running stitch, nothing complicated or fancy, large, small, whatever. And you know what, I might do a couple of crosses as well. Let's do one more running stitch so we can make sure we pick up the material underneath. And then what I'll do, I'll come in and just do a cross here. Oh, nice. Quite neutral tones again. I only picked the shabby sort of orangey colour there because of the beads that I want to put danglies on the side there. Oh, that's nice. I like the look of that, yep. I'm not going to do crosses all the way down though. Now we'll do a running stitch again. I'll try and do, that's it. That's quicker for me. It's windy out there today. I have chimes outside the chalet and they're really dangling, so you'll probably get to hear them on the video, but as I say, I love the sound. I didn't realise you can if you just pick chimes, then they're just random, but you can actually pick chimes that have been tuned, that they do a random tune. Now, I never knew that. These chimes, we found them in the garden centre, and they all looked much the same, but I was going around and the chimes I've got caught my ear, and I thought, oh gosh, they sound beautiful. The tune, it really sounds like a tune. And then when we read the info on the chimes, they came from Australia, and it did actually say that they're tuned specifically to do a tune. And I said to Andrew, okay, they're the ones I want. Now that doesn't look too bad. I can live with that side as well. It looks okay. But then I know what I'm like. These things, what I make, have a mind of their own, and I might come along when I finished it and say, no, I really don't like that. I'm going to cover it. So I will put a knot in this just in case I want to put another button on somewhere. So I love Wednesdays now. This is getting a bit like Tanya now from Tatty Treasures and organisation. I'll pick this up because this goes here, and that will either go there like that. I won't, and I'll do it so that it'll just flip out. I won't do it so that it's glued or anything because we need the pocket to come out. So that's there. That's lovely there. And that's, I think this is more or less finished now. Let's see if I want to put a bit of stenciling. I have some beautiful stencils and I'm not getting to use them very much now. And I do love numbers, so let's have a go at doing this one. I just keep this brush here specifically for my distress ink. So let's get the stencil out, and if I take this page away, I know where it's going to go again. Let's move things along here. And let's put it like that because I have things on the other side there. There isn't going to be any thought process to this, just whatever takes my fancy. I like the number 4, so let's have the number 4. Let's go down and make it straight. And the 6. Now you can't see this, but I've got a mark already on the bottom there. Not sure where that came from. So I'm going to get another stencil. Oh, I tell you what I do like. I just saw that bit of paper that's on my desk. I do like that. That might go there. But because I have that, this is my go-to stencil, which I really love. Might put that over the page there, but let's come in and, as I say, this is my real go-to one. I love it. Tim Holtz. There's lots out there like this now. And I'm just going over the now there's no neatness to this. I don't mind where it goes. It's going to go over the numbers as well. Just lightly and dark. Love that flower there. So, and as I say, there's no tone on tone or anything here. It's just how I want it to. As long as, oh, that's looking lovely. Right, I'm going to bring it down here and finish it off. Try not to get any and just leave a little mark. Oh yes, like that. Now put those away down here, ready for washing. I'm going to put that there. Now that goes like that. Let's pull this back in. That goes like that there, and that goes there. So now why am I working with all these signatures stuck in this book still? That goes there. I'm taking them out. Let's come back to where I'm working. That's it. So now we've got that. That goes in behind there. And we've got that like that when the signature's in. But I found this while I was... Isn't that lovely? I think this came from Chapter 1 papers. They're boxes. I love their boxes. And I am definitely going to put that there. And I'm going to put it as a pocket. So, trusty glue. When it comes out. There. And I picked this glue because I wanted a fine line of it. I don't want a huge thick line. Pin out of your mouth again, Shirley. Isn't that a dreadful habit? You take the pin out of the glue and then you put it in your mouth and... Oh, gosh. I wonder if anybody's ever swallowed it. I hope not. But anyway, I picked this glue because I just wanted a very thin line. And because it's a thin paper, it doesn't need a thick glue along there. And it's only going to have a little something in the pocket, not anything huge. And I've put it down there so that I can still see it like that. Glue back in, pin back in, not glue. Right, isn't that lovely? I'm really happy with that page now. We need to find something to go in there. I have, and here on my desk as well, I have a little bag here. And in this bag is all bits and bobs that just for fill-ins. And I love fat face clothes. I'm a freak for fat face clothes. Now, if this was going to be my journal, I'd be quite happy to have that there. But I'm probably going to put this one up for sale. But isn't that lovely? Now, yeah. Nothing much on that side. Now, what I could do with this, I don't want to... see, I haven't even put the signatures together, and I'm putting all these things in. I'm going to have to come along and take them all back out again later. And do you know what? I'm going to do that. They're going in down there. And this is going to... So they're not lost. I will put this on. Now this is how the tags come, with these little bulb pins on there. There. Now, oh, I do like that. Nice. That is one page I'm very happy with now. So we're going to have the fat face tags in there. Little bit of string sticking out there. Little bit of lace sticking out there. And that's the front of this signature here. So it's coming along quite nicely now. because I have this on my desk with the stencils, I'm probably going to do a little bit of stenciling here as well, just because it's so plain looking, the page. Let's see what we can muster up here. Oh, I know what. I adore circles. So I have this one from Carabelle Studios. Now let's move this here. We're going to bring this page out here. There's nothing on there, no. So we're just going to do a tiny bit of stenciling here. And again, no, it's all random. But I have some little bird stamps. That I absolutely adore. I want to get a bit lighter down here now, so I'm finishing off what's actually on my brush. I've done that, which I like. And that's going to go there with the bird. Now, I know what I want here, but if I can find it. It isn't on my desk, which again is very, very naughty, but oh, can you believe it? I can't find the bird. Bird. As if it's going to come to me if I shout. Okay, it's not the bird I was looking for, but this bird mimics that one really, and let's move this out of the way a minute. Let's bring the paper out. Now the bird is quite ornate. It's got lots going on with it, but I don't want everything that's on there. So I'm going to find. Now, I don't want black, but I probably want vintage sepia. There. So I'm going to have vintage sepia, but what I'm looking for, oh, here we go, is a bit of copy paper. Now this is my Amazon, what I ordered here, but I'm Shirley, you're getting bad at that, dropping scissors and glue pots. Oh, going to think I'm mad here, but I just want I love stamping, and I love all the techniques that you can do with stamping as well. Now I definitely want the bird and the, let's have, oh, there's the postcard there. So I definitely want the postcard, and so I need to come down a little bit more. Now I wouldn't usually put so many circle bits in. There's the postcard now. I need the bird a little bit more down here. There. What I'm doing now is just for quickness, and it's quite lazy of me. What actually happens is that you'll just stamp this, and all you're going to get is the stamped image that you want without anything else. There. Now I love that. Now can you see, now when I stamp it, it's going to be quite random. It's not going to be all over the place. And if the postcard isn't quite, see, now this is not the way to do it. I'll show you in a minute. I'll do another one and I'll show you the proper way of how you do it, because I don't want a line up here. There. Right. But I'm going to put the bird up here, and I won't get everything, all this other image on there. What I didn't want is a straight stamped edge. I just want him, and if you're careful and you know it hasn't moved, you can lift it up and have a look. Yes, beautiful. I'm happy with that. I'm just going to make sure and I always leave my stamps on there a bit longer, just so that it soaks into the paper a little bit. But yeah. And can you see how random I've got that image now? It's not square, it's just like the rest of the journal. There's no sort of sharp edges. It's still on the lines of shabby chic. And also by leaving that onto the page a bit longer, the ink tends to soak in better. Now, there. That's how that page is going to look, and I'm really happy with that page now. It tones into the other side and everything gels better. So, but what I will do, right, just go and find other pages that I need maybe to do something. I'm going to show you how you should do that properly now. That was naughty of me just to rip it, and that's for quickness and laziness. So let me, this is nice. That's lovely there. Now I'm having to think what I might like on there. Let me see. That's nice. Lovely stamped image there. And oh, that's already. There is nothing in the caterpillar that tells you it is going to be a butterfly. Oh, isn't that lovely? Right. Shall we just put that flower there? Right. No, that's not. Definitely not what I want. Let's find something a bit bigger and a bit busier. Something squarish I want. No, I am going to... Right, this is turning into a stamping tutorial now. I like that, I like that. Let's find a nice page to do it on, quite randomly. This is a nice page, it'll show up better on this. So let's take this away a minute, move it, let's put that there. Now this page is what I want to show you. Let's find another piece of paper there. I'm going to stamp this first here, and I'm not going to use a stamp platform or anything. Yes, I haven't got one handy. See, I'm going off piece now. Isn't that awful? Right, let's put that on there. Just, it should go on there. Yeah, that's it. Only so that I make sure I stamp it properly. I have a... Is that going... I think that's going with the blue page that side, isn't it? There, like that. So let's find a nice bluey colour rather than got a nice bluey here. It's, oh no, let's use this one there. This is a lovely, it's quite metallic. Well, it is metallic, not quite metallic. There, right. Now, I'm going to stamp it firstly onto my page here. Just like that. What am I like for my stamp platform? But this was on my desk, my quilter's rule here, so I use them quite often. These are the ones I use for my crafting, not for my quilting. Right, now hopefully we've got a nice stamped image there, and we have, lovely. So I think that's going to, yeah. Right, you're wondering where this is going, girls, aren't you? Those stampers of you will know where it's going. So I'm not going to put any more ink on this. I don't need to. That's enough. Plenty. Isn't that good? So there's my two stamped images. Now where's my baby wipe there? This is a beautiful stamp. This is Wendy Vecchi. She's Stampers Anonymous as well, actually. Yeah, Stampers Anonymous. I love her stamps as well. They're absolutely gorgeous. But just give that a wipe. That's done. And that can go back into the... You've used this stamp over and over it. Oh, I used to. It's lovely. Right, let's put that in there like that. Done. Let's keep that there because I might use that again. Now, what I'm going to do now, because now this is how you really should do this sort of thing. You should stamp out the image first, and then you should cut around what you actually want to get rid of and where you want to stamp inside this paper that you're cutting. So I want to cut out all of this here. this. There. Like that. Now what you're going to do, you're going to come along and marry it up to where the stamp should be, like that. Okay, and then you'll come in with another stamp. You'll come in with the flowers here, like this. Now this time I have got a big enough here. So put that on your, just make sure it's all lined up still, like that. And I'm going to, no, I'm not going to use the same ink. I'm going to use the vintage sepia again, because I can. Or I have this lovely, I'm going to use this. It's lovely, but it's going to be quite bright. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a second generation stamping. Now, as long as this hasn't moved very much, it's quite forgiving. That's it. There. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp off first generation and then stamp into it like that. Oh, I'm in my element when I start stamping. I love it. It's my go-to thing with journals or anything, and I didn't want it in there. Now you end up with a beautiful stamped image there. And what I might do, oh, I love that. Right, now that's going to go into the journal like that. And I might come in and just see if there's anything. I'm not sure about whether you can huff with these ones. I know you can with distress inks, but oh yeah, that's nice there. I doubt if I'll get another one. Oh, a little bit. Look, tiny bit of colour. So that is how you really should stamp if you just want it randomly. I've done it neatly, that one, but the right, we'll bring this in again now. Oops, I've brought all my bits and bobs in with it as well. I've got some lovely ribbon and lace there that I want to use. Right, so there's the bird that we, well, he was there somewhere. Oh, there's the bird that we stamped quite randomly. I just ripped the paper, but if you wanted to do a neat, precise one, then that's how you do it there. And then just little bits. Excuse me. I love that there. When things just pop out of your bag, I'm not sure if you're the same, but 9 times out of 10 I think, oh, that will go nicely there. It really is just no rhyme nor reason, but I think it gels quite nicely, and it does. I like that. So that's going to go on there. Trusty craft sheet to flatten it down like that. Oh yes, yeah, that's nice. And I had this string fell as well, so we're just going to, and the string all matches nicely. this is the envelope here, which I printed onto the envelopes, if you remember. Haven't put anything this side yet. This is all work in progress. And as I say, we'll put something up there. But I want to, let's find, I hope, no, it won't, that eye is not big enough on that needle there. I want to see if I can put this string through this needle here. Where's your glasses, Shirley? Take them off, leave them off, and then you think, why can't I see? Let me, oh, where's my scissors? Let's cut that end and see if we can get it to a point there. I'm hoping I can get this threaded. Let's see. Nearly. I should really turn the video off. You're watching me trying to thread it. Oh, there you go. Right. Very happy with that. I'm not going to give myself very much. There. Now, what I'm going to do, rather than coming around and having to glue it, I'm going to just stitch this around like this. You know how you just wrap it around and then you have a bow? Well, that's just what I want to do here. I'm going to come around here like this so that it doesn't come undone. Well, that's nice. I wonder if I can get away with doing another wrap around. We'll soon see. If I don't, then naughty Shirley. Oh yeah, there you go. Right, we have our wraparound here without having to glue anything, and I've just given myself enough here to knot it off. Whoops. There you go. Stop that. There you go, Shirley. That must have driven my girls mad, you know, in the class. I'm sure of it now, because I'm sure I've said it for a long, long time. And if anybody's watching from the class, they're probably saying, yes, it did, Shirley. Right, you've pulled that a bit too tight, girl. No, that'll stretch. And I'm not going to... No, that's fine. As I say, that'll stretch. Now, isn't that lovely? And I can probably put something in there. Now, where's my... Oh, this is my bits and bobs as well. I have two. This is the paper one, and the other one was the material one. Now, what have we got here that could go in there? Oh, I do love that. Oh my goodness, yes, perfect. Right, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it over, but catch it into one of the couple of the strands there, so this will stay in, and then I'm going to I put it through that, and then I'm going to come through and put it through that, and that won't fall out very easily at all. Right, nice, happy with that. That's there. I could do the same that side as well. And there's, I could make this into a little notebook actually, couldn't I? Put some little pages in there. Right, that's for another time. I think, girls, now this is enough for what's on my desk Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed this little stamping tutorial. So what we actually did was we finished off this page, and I did a pocket there and put a little you know what's happened with that. Oh, come out. Oh, I'll have to, it's stuck with the glue. Ah, there you go. Look. Oh, well, I won't be putting, I'll leave that in there for the time being and find something else. It was only to remind me anyway. And then we did the little raggedy there, and then we did this here to a little, tiny little pocket, and for the tags to stay there we did the bulb pin at the top. We've done this page. I'm probably going to do something with that so it stays a bit better there. We did a bit of stamping and put a raggedy there, which is lovely, and we did some stamping here that matches the bird. Right, so we're coming along with this, and as I say, I think that's enough now. I'm going to wash my stamps and my stencils. Again, I still haven't decided. That might go in the front, that might go at the back, and I still haven't decided on the front, so we'll come back next Wednesday or whenever, and we'll do some more what's on your desk. I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial as well. And can you see sorry, can you see this here? I'm going to actually fussy cut that out, and that's going to find a home somewhere in my journal here. Right, girls, definitely finished here now. I'm going to see you on the next video, and thanks for watching. Bye.